helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fing's personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures that every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all Dekalb County athletics.
Invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night, as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers, from 20 to 35 horsepower. Bad Boy combines power, performance, strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at Dekalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. Dekalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. Dekalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC Electrical and Plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Halftime winding down as the score 15-7 in favor of Avery Trace. Tom Duggan back with Kelly Pybern at Avery Trace Middle School, and well, it was a good start for the Lady Saints, and just afterwards, you know, I think Avery Trace turned the heat up a little bit. Kelly, we started seeing more turnovers. Dekalb Middle really got rattled there for a while and just was struggling, even moving the basketball into the front court.
It was the defense that Avery Trace came out in, and like I said, I'm still not 100% sure if it was a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2, just because I really couldn't tell Avery Trace what they were kind of doing, but they were extending it out to half court, and Dekalb just couldn't make the adjustment. Hopefully they've been able to make the adjustment in the locker room and come out the second half and can do a little bit better.
Dekalb Middle with 3 players on the scoreboard tonight so far. Sydney Rigsby was 3, Zoe Ashburn with 2, Carly Fortner with 2. Baylor Kate Davidson leads the way for Avery Trace with 8 points at the half. Addie Lynn Jones with 5. Avery Ashburn with 2. And what do we got? A turnover right out of the gate.
And that's been kind of Dekalb Middle's Achilles heel. They've had way too many turnovers.
Cab Middle's going to come out with Rigsby to start the second half. Trammell, Harden, Zoe Ashburn, and Aubrey Fusen is going to start the second half with those 4 fouls. And that's something to keep it on for sure. But they're going to take away the hands of Ashburn getting up there to knock the ball away. Here is Fusen. Out to Harden. Pass deflected, stolen away. Coming the other way, here comes Ashburn. Ashburn up ahead, pass going to be intercepted. Rigsby got in there and stole it away.
I love how these girls have not given up, though. They're still fighting. They're still coming in. Rigsby comes in with a good offensive rebound.
And the turnover, Rigsby was trying to grab that loose ball and stepped on the baseline there. And the basketball will go back to Avery Trace. You're right. They're still going 100 miles an hour out there.
They've not given up.
Not at all.
They're still trying to stay in this game. And that takes a lot, as hard as it is for them to. Maybe it's this end of the floor. Maybe this end of the floor is the turnover end.
You know, I grew up a Celtics fan, and they used to talk about the old Boston Garden, had spots on the floor that were dead and loose boards and all that. Maybe that's what it is. That end of the floor's got some nasty boards or something down potholes. Something. Shot is up. High arcing shot won't go. 5 for the rebound. Fusen's got it. Fusen wants to muscle it back up. She's going to draw a foul. And she'll head to the free throw line as Lola Kraus will pick up her first personal foul. And Fusen, who's yet to score, will try to change that here. Her team down 15-7. Free throw. Yes, she'll get another.
And that's another thing that's putting the middle school at a disadvantage with them having so many turnovers. They've not caused those fouls on Avery Trace to get them in foul trouble.
Second shot good. Fusen connects on both. And it's now a 6-point lead as DMS on a 4-0 run. All coming up court. You see Harden, she picks up Jones literally about a quarter court up, and she stuck to her like a tick on a hound dog.
I don't know if we're still back in a box and 1, I believe.
Wild shot.
That should be over the back. Yes, good job.
Wild shot there by Davidson. Then we'll get the foul, and that foul's going to go.
Number 3 with the mystery player.
That's I'm calling it Nora Swan because she's 21 on our roster, and there's not a 21, and she's a normal starter. It was given to us as a starter, so I put 2 and 2 together and come up with 16.
There you go.
It's the shot by Ashburn off the mark, and here comes Jones. Jones with the runner over Harden won't go. And they're going to call a jump ball. Got a little quick on the whistle there on that jump ball. It'll be Lady Red Raider basketball. Third period action. Avery Trace with a 6-point lead. Stop, pull up, shot good. Nice little baseline runner there by Jones. Jones now with 7. And the lead balloons up to 8 at 17-9. All in the front court, looking, driving a little wild there, and now the shot up off the bottom of the backboard by Trammell. They'll get it back. Here's Ashburn, spin, shot up won't go.
Fusen is working her butt off to get these rebounds and steals and doing it all without fouling.
And Ashburn had it stripped away. Now bodies hit the deck. Avery Trace, Swan with the basketball. Goes up ahead to Ashburn. Ashburn looked to pass it off. Throws it right to a Lady Saint. And timeouts. Coach Aaron Patterson is going to get the timeout to try to save this possession here. 2:49 left to play in the third period. Boys game will be game 2 of our doubleheader, of course. The Saints and the Red Raiders. Red Raiders won the conference last year, Kelly. Not only that, they made it all the way to the state championship. Well, they lost by 2 points. Coach Matt Quarles was telling me about watching that game and just a tremendous team they had last year. You know, this year the consensus is the 3 teams to watch are going to be Avery Trace, Prescott, and Dekalb Middle, and this is one of those key early season matchups.
I think we're going to have a good game. And like I said, I was talking to Coach Haynes, and he even said he had 2 kids that made the high school team that didn't even get to play with him played for him a whole lot last year, and that says a lot for how good they were last year. And I'm sure Owen was one of the reasons they weren't getting to play because he was a 7th grader last year.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a good game. I really am excited to watch it.
That one coming up, so don't go away. High school basketball gets underway tomorrow night, so head out to the DCHS gym. Tigers and Lady Tigers hosting Monterey. Another takeaway. Here's Jones on the run. She's going to be fouled, and looks like Trammell will be the guilty party this time. Carly Trammell, that's her first. Free throws coming up here for Jones, who's 2 of 4 from the stripe so far tonight. Thursday night, we may not live stream, we may actually just record the game and play back, but we're going to be at Dekalb West School. Kelly's home away from home.
Yes.
And they'll be taking on the Tennessee Heat. And we're going to have those games again. We may just be recording those and uploading them to our Facebook and YouTube channels. We'll have to. That'll be a game time decision.
Liberty is not known for its Wi-Fi.
As we learned in baseball.
Well, I have to go stand by a door and hold one foot up to make a phone call sometimes. So it's just not kind of in a hole there.
Maybe we can wear our aluminum foil hats, and that'll help a little bit. Shot off the mark.
We couldn't even get the Starlink to work down there.
No, yeah, exactly. Driving all the way, getting out in front of everybody. There's Jones. Jones has got 6 this quarter. She now has 11. And just like that, Kelly, it's a 12-point lead here for Avery Trace.
And when it's hard for you to score, you cannot make turnovers. Oh, they're going to get a foul there. That's good.
Fusen tripped up. Well, did he just motion 25?
Yes. I hate the way they do these new numbers.
Yeah. Avery, okay, I was saying Avery Trace don't have a 25, but it's Davidson. I was looking everywhere for 25, and all I could think, Fusen is just fouled out. Another takeaway, another outlet pass, another layup. Ashburn's got 4, and it's 23-9. Avery Trace just in control of this basketball game, getting it done defensively, forcing turnovers. Fusen fires it off to Gendrich. Gendrich down inside. Fusen shot no. Somebody might have got a piece of that. Rebound taken away Davidson. Pass up court there again, open. Up Jones misses it, however. Fight for the rebound. Ball still loose. Scramble and jump ball.
And normally I would fuss and say, where's the point guard? Why is she not getting back? But Fusen was underneath the basket trying to score, so one of her wings should have been getting back to protect the basket.
Fortner is going to check out of the basketball game, and Rigsby has re-entered the contest. Fusen will get it off the jump ball in the alternating possession. 23-9. And again, Avery Trace getting in there, knocking the ball loose. And again, we'll have a jump ball, and this time it's going to be Lady Red Raider basketball. They're just going right after it. They're going after the ball just about every trip down the court.
Well, and I think the middle school has a play that will work. The girls are just getting excited and throwing it before they're open. They just need to let that play develop a little bit.
1 minute left in the third period. Ashburn brings the ball across half court here for the Lady Raiders. Beats Jones. No hurry here, no need to, is West. Back to Jones. Jones up top. Ashburn, she's wide open for 3. Won't go. West gets the offensive rebound. Put back, won't go. There's Jones keeping it alive, another offensive rebound. Rotates it up top, West. Ashburn again wide open for 3. You leave her open enough, she's finally going to hit one, and just like that, Avery Ashburn, 7 points, and it's 26-9. Final 10 seconds of the third period. Fusen. They'll get it over to the far side. Runner by Gendrich won't go. Rigsby the rebound. Got to hurry if they're going to get a shot off. They won't get one off in time. And we head to the fourth quarter where your score, Avery Trace 26, the DeKalb Middle Lady Saints 9. This is DeKalb Middle School Basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
All right, well, we thought it was a very quick break between quarters, but Kelly, they put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, and we were not ready for that. I think
well,
we were ready to we'd just gone to break, and all of a sudden they're back out there setting up to run a play.
I was like, there's cheerleaders on the floor, and then I noticed they were messing with the clock. So
all right, well, now we're at the end of the third period. Now let's squeeze in another break. We'll be back with more here on DC Blitz coverage of DeKalb Middle School basketball, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
At the conclusion of both of our games tonight, we'll announce the Mallory Fingsler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game for your DeKalb Middle School teams. So we'll have that at the end of this game, and of course the boys' game as well. We'll announce those players. DeKalb Middle, a little big old deficit entering this fourth quarter. Let's see what they can do. If they can make some semblance of a comeback, that will not help.
no.
Harden going cross court. I think she was looking for Rigsby.
And Rigsby moved to the top of the key, and she threw it towards the wing.
So Avery Trace with the basketball. Ashburn will bring it into the front court. DeKalb Middle actually scored the first 5 points of this basketball game. And it's been all Lady Red Raiders since. And quite honestly, Kelly, I look at these two teams and I don't see a lot of difference. It's just Avery Trace has been the more aggressive team tonight. The turnovers have been a factor.
Mm-hmm. And home court advantage, they've shot better on their floor than they have.
Mm-hmm.
DeKalb Middle has not shot well at all.
3 by Ashburn. It's going to be short. Rebound will be taken away by the Lady Saints. Bringing it across is Fusen. Harden over to Rigsby, and that's a double dribble. Yep. So another turnover, and it'll be Avery Trace basketball. Saints and Lady Saints tonight with Avery Trace. They'll turn around Thursday. They'll be back home to take on Stone Memorial in another conference game. Next week's going to be a relatively short week for everybody with Thanksgiving.
Well, you have middle school has their beta convention on, I think, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And so I'm not sure exactly about the middle school. I know the West School, 90% of the team is in the beta club.
Well, that's a good thing, though.
So Coach Cantrell was telling me she wasn't even going to be able to practice because she's only going to have like 2 kids in her 5th grade that weren't in beta. So
well, the middle school actually has a game next Monday. In fact, a big game because they'll be playing Prescott. So West School, I think Thursday's their last game until December.
Yes.
So, which I say that like it's a long time till December, and it's not.
Well, and unfortunately, when we do the game on Thursday, it will be 8th grade night because they had it scheduled against Tucker's, and Tucker's girls team, he only had 7, and 2 of them got hurt, and
So
one
they're
of them
not-
decided to want to cheer. So he didn't even have enough to play. So their games will only be boys' games with Tucker's Crossroad.
Yeah, Coach Chapman actually told me that because we were looking at possibly doing that game with it being 8th grade 9 and all. And she texted and said, well, the girls are not playing anymore this year. So free throw by Fusen off the mark, and she'll get another here. So we will be there Thursday. Second one up and good. Fusen 3 points, and Cap Middle reaches double figures with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Avery Trace taking their time. No need to get in a hurry. Got a big lead. Davidson, little floater, won't go. Rebound, Swan keeps it alive, brings it out to Ashburn. Ashburn will reset it. She's going to drive. Puts one up over a double team, won't go. Rebound, DMS, and foul. Foul goes against Davidson. That is her third. And looks like Coach Jones is going to start emptying out his bench. Well, I say that. There's not a whole lot of bench to empty out.
He's only got 8 players, so his have pretty much played the whole time. And Coach Patterson has done a good job of rotating and trying to find 5 that could work together to get something going.
Shot by Trammell might have been deflected there, looked like. And a good heady play down underneath by Swan to ricochet the ball off Dekalb Middle. And it will be Dakota Woodward who's in for the first time, number 30. I think number 1, Lily Suarez, is also into the game. Briella West is back in. And that might be it. I think that's it. That's emptying out the bench for Avery Trace. A runner along the baseline, up and good. Swan, they said it is Swan. I was right.
Yes,
see?
there you go. You guessed right.
I guessed right. I did something right for a change. Harden with a runner up and no good.
She got her own rebound.
Well, had it. And Swan comes out of the pack. Swan. And she's going to lose it off a foot out of bounds. Lady Saints will get it back. 28-10. Lady Saints are going to even up in conference play to 1-1. But again, Thursday they'll turn around, have Stone Memorial at home. Chance to bounce back quickly. Foul called there as Aubrey Harden going up with the shot. And foul goes against Jones. I've got that as her first. Harden to the free throw line. Boys action still to come. I just feel like that's going to be an up and down, back and forth, fast-paced ball game.
Yes, it will. I know Owen, is it Cook? Is that his last name?
Yes.
He dunked one the other night against Prescott or Allgood.
I heard Prescott.
Prescott. And so I'm hoping that doesn't happen against us. But then again, I kind of want to see a junior high kid. It's been a while, so.
Free throws up and good by Harden.
Steal from Aubrey Fusen.
Fusen's going to draw a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And so Fusen's done a good job not picking that 5th foul up.
She really has, and she's played hard the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely. Shot, short. She'll get another.
Got to use your legs this late in the game.
I don't know if I've ever seen a middle school kid dunk.
I can't. All those times with Dad, we played some of those big schools. I can remember somebody did, but I don't remember where they were from,
Yeah.
And that was back when you didn't really do that. I want to think it was Warren County or something.
Uh-huh. I remember West School used to play Central Middle back.
Yes.
Well, that was a day game a lot when I was at West School. And
we really only played their 7th grade.
Yeah.
And that play, I can remember going as a kid, and of course being a little kid from a little school, that was a big place to go to.
I was saying they always had great athletes, and it was always, I would think that if anybody that I remember watching back then could have dunked, they may have had somebody. As both free throws no good. Fusen, though, keeps it alive. Putback won't go. Tough night. for the Lady Saints. They'll
Zoe.
get another takeaway.
Oh, she was standing out of bounds. I was going to say, come on, Keith. She was out of bounds. Call that. Give us the ball.
And Lady Saints will get it back. Zoe Ashburn's had a quiet night, 2 points. As Avery Trace has done a good job taking her out. Shot won't go. Follow won't go, as Carly Fortner had a couple opportunities. Now a foul. And that's going to go against DeKalb Middle on Ashburn.
Yeah. I'll say I think frustration foul. Oh, good steal.
Take away by Fuson. Can't get it to go. Follow back up. Won't go by Harden. My word.
Girls, y'all got to look at the basket when you go to shoot.
Ashburn and Lady Saints come in with some pressure to full court. They got a 2-2-1 look here. They're going to force a turnover. Shot won't go.
No, it was a pass.
Was it a pass?
Deflected, yes. Oh.
I can't hardly see the rim.
I know.
I'm having to move because I don't know if you can see the backboard in the shot, but I can see it very well.
Yes. We cannot see the goal at all.
I'm getting extra steps in, just walking back and forth to see the basket. Pass up the court, and it's going to be taken away.
Yep, let's go. Push it up. Push it up.
Fuson driving all the way. Nope. Rebound. Put back good. Ashburn, who started it with the takeaway, finishes it with the layup good, and it's 28-14. Last minute of the ball game, ball hits the bottom of the backboard. Now it's still loose. Who's got it? Who touched it last? I think Harden might have. And it will indeed be Lady Red Raider basketball. I give DeKalb Middle so much credit.
It should have been out of bounds because he hit the backboard.
Well, that's what I thought too, but
I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing,
it's a 14-point game. These referees are just trying to get it out of here and nobody get hurt because they've gotten kind of rough here lately. They're being aggressive and they're playing basketball. There's nothing wrong with what they're doing. They're just
48 seconds. Avery Trace will look to inbound. Barely beat the count of 5. And Harden will take it away. Harden on the deck and manages to get it to Fuson. Fuson forces one, won't go. Ashburn put back, won't go. Fuson fouled. Well, you won't call an out-of-bounds play, but you'll call a foul.
For real. I really wish I could see the goal and see what these shots look like going up. And I'm gonna have to go over here and stand by Daniel or get taller or something, stand on this table.
Free throw up and good. One more for Fuson. Fuson now with 4 points in the basketball game. Looking for number 5. Short. Rebound taken away by the Lady Red Raiders. And we got another foul.
Yeah, Aubrey Harden.
Harden gets her, let's see, that's her third. Yep, third foul.
I'm not as good as I used to be, but I used to tell you how many fouls everybody had. But just say she's staying out of bounds.
Yep, as Woodward there tippy-toeing on the sideline and ended up going out of bounds. And DeKalb will inbound Ashburn. Down inside. Trying to get another shot, but turn the ball over. And Avery Trace, well, they'll cough it up. It is, well.
The referee is pointing at Avery Trace's ball, and Avery Trace is playing defense. Hey, just give it to Blue. The white team doesn't want it.
Even the white team thinks it's Blue's ball. Oh, pass knocked out of bounds. The inbound pass knocked out of bounds. Is some good hands there by Carly Trammell. 24.3 seconds. It may take 30 minutes to play these 24 seconds.
This could be like the Georgia Auburn game. 2 minutes took 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I think a steal by Carly Fortner.
Fortner looking, driving. Then it knocked away. And the ball will stay with DeKalb Middle. 12.5 seconds left.
Shoot.
Harden catches, shoots, good. Long two for Aubrey Harden. She's got 4. 28-17. Ball to Ashburn. She won't get a shot off in time. And that's your basketball game. The Avery Trace Lady Red Raiders will come away victorious tonight over DeKalb Middle. Final count 28-17 in game 1 of our DC Blitz doubleheader. We got boys action coming up. We will come back, though, recap the girls' game and have the announcement of the Good Health Family Clinic. Not Good Health Family Clinic, that's the other award.
Yeah. The
Mallory Fiesler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game. Stay with us. We'll be back with more DeKalb Middle School basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night, as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and, as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Avery Trace wins game 1 of our doubleheader tonight, 28-17, as DeKalb Middle got off to a fast start, led 5-0, but just struggled offensively for a while. Kelly, they did play well in the fourth period, ended up 8 points there in that fourth quarter, hit some big free throws, had a lot of shot opportunities that didn't fall for them, but like you said many times during the course of the game, DeKalb Middle never gave up tonight. They fought to the end.
They did fight to the end, and Coach Patterson has to be proud. In games like this, with girls struggling like they are, you have to find the things that they do well and praise them on those. You can nitpick the other things, but you really have to find things to praise them about, and they didn't give up. They played hard, and even, like I said, we talked about Aubrey Fusen played pretty much the whole second half with 4 fouls and didn't get that 5th foul, and she still played aggressively. She didn't lay back. She had several steals there in the 4th quarter. Zoe Ashburn came in with some steals, and Aubrey Harden played really hard. So, I mean, all the girls gave a lot of effort, even though I'm just mentioning those 3. I was very pleased to see them not quit and not give up when they got down 16 points.
At 28-17, again, the final score, Zoe Ashburn, Aubrey Fuson, and Aubrey Harden, each with 4 points apiece tonight. Sydney Rigsby with 3 points. Carly Fortner had 2 to round out the scoring for DeKalb Middle. For Avery Trace, Addie Lynn Jones led the way, led all scorers with 11 points. Baylor Kate Davidson with 8 points. Avery Ashburn with 7 off the bench, and Nora Swan with 2 points. 28-17 final score. You turn around, you get ready for your next conference game. We're in that time of year where it's, hey, you play tonight and you got to turn around 2 days later. You got your next conference opponent, and you try to work out some things that you didn't like tonight, I know, but you get ready, you get focused, and you try to put this behind you, get ready for Thursday.
Well, and like I said, I'm still harping on that they played hard. But I mean, with girls, that's what you've got to have. You've got to have girls that'll play hard, and eventually the shots will start falling. Things will start going their way. But if you got that effort being given, it'll be rewarded at some point. It just may take them a little while to get there in this conference. This conference is a strong conference. I mean, you're on the Upper Cumberland. The Upper Cumberland's always been good at basketball, so they're just kind of dealt. They can't get over that hump. They just need to get over a little hump, and they'll be fine.
Absolutely. When we take a look at our Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game tonight, it was a tough night, I know, all the way around, but Kelly, we decided to go with Aubrey Fuson. She was definitely gritty, fought out there tonight, picked up 3 fouls in the first period, picked up a 4th foul in the second period, and remarkably, didn't get a 5th foul at all. I still thought played a heck of a ball game despite having 4 fouls for a lot of the time.
She did, and she handled the ball very well. I think they had to go with her to point guard, a little bit stronger, can handle the physicality that Avery Trace was given. But I thought she did very well. She's on the floor after balls. And that's what you got to have. You got to have that kid that is willing to sacrifice their body to get on the floor, and I think she's well deserved of it.
All right, congratulations, Aubrey Fuson, tonight's Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game for Game 1 of our doubleheader. We're getting set for Game 2, boys action coming up. We're going to break for a couple of minutes. We'll come back with starting lineups and some analysis of the Saints and the Red Raiders. This is DeKalb Middle School basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Finksler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Starting lineup for the Avery Trace Red Raiders, the home team tonight in home white with red lettering and numerals. It'll be 8th graders across the board. Number 1, Owen Cook. Number 2, Campbell Williams. Number 3, Kay Johnson. Number 11, Hilton Beans. Number 23, Kevin Baltazar. The head basketball coach, Jerry Hayes, assisted by Taylor Page. The Dekalb Middle School Saints, they're in their road blue uniforms tonight with the red lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Starting lineup for Coach Matt Quarles' team will be 8th grader number 5, Brantley Brooks. 8th grader number 2, Skylar Harriet. 8th grader number 4, Landon Holmes. 8th grader number 10, Logan Guard. And 8th grader number 21, Brantley Russell. Brantley Brooks leads the Dekalb.
You can't lose him. You got to know where he's at all times.
I think a good timeout by Matt Quarles here.
Yes, very, very good. He talked about the other day that he said that he was going to try to change defenses, and I said, if your kids and you got to understand when you're playing these games, you got to have kids that are smart enough that all 5 of them can be on the same page. And I said, if you can keep changing, it'll help because it'll confuse them. But I was like, you got to make sure the whole time.
Yep, exactly. And
not 3 of them are doing the. That was a good offensive rebound by Harriet.
Harriet with a putback up and good off the Holmes miss. Here early on, Skylar averaging 9 points per game coming into tonight's action.
And this is the first test that both teams have really had.
Yes. Well, no, because Avery Trace has played Prescott.
Okay, well, but they didn't. Their coach didn't talk like this earlier that Prescott gave them much trouble. This is going to be our first test.
He's got 4, and the lead is 5 for Avery Trace. And speaking of which, Baltazar, he's got him back to Cook. Cook threads it down. 3 won't go. Williams back up under Baltazar. They're working the offensive boards here. And finally, Logan Guard comes away with the rebound. Holmes is going to slow it down a bit here. Saints down 5, 2:50 left to play in the opening quarter. Steve on the floor.
Well, this is Avery Trace's game. Avery Trace's game is a run and gun type of game. They don't set up a whole lot. They don't run offense. They play off of ball movement and what the defense gives them. And I really feel like the Saints are trying to match that, and they need to slow it down and play their game. If they will take Avery Trace out of the make them play slow, make them play.
Good ball movement to Guard.
Didn't rush anything. They weren't trying to do anything spectacular. Owens, so they're just going to have to find him.
Cook with that. He now has 8 points in the opening period. The lead is Johnson. Look. His own rebound. Ball loose. Chasing. Johnson into it. He's going to lose it as it's going to roll out of basketball. Good hustle there by Johnson. He's a little bit shaken as he gets up, limping a little bit, but he's shaking it off and all right. Ball to Holmes. Harriet trying. Johnson, that's lucky Harriet didn't get a foul there.
For a better community. It's lending a hand when times are tough and celebrating together when they're good. It's investing in our neighbors. It's knowing that every loan, every account, every conversation is a chance to make where we live stronger. At Wellworth Bank, we believe a better community starts with care. Wellworth Bank, care in common.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie can make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them.
Second period just underway as Dekalb Middle with the basketball. Shot is going to be up. Shot is going to be good by Cade Gordon, who came in for Brantley Brooks, who picked up that 3rd foul late in the first period. And it's 19-12. Saints have whittled it down to a 7-point Avery Trace lead.
Avery Trace has also brought in number 4. I'm not sure his name.
Tucker Edgington.
Tucker has come in the game.
7th grader. as Cook drives, count it, and a foul. 10 points for Owen Cook. And foul.
It was on Gordon.
Cade Gordon getting his first. And Cook to the free throw line. He's already had a heck of a basketball game, and we just started the second period. He's got 11.
I think he's out here to prove something. I think he's heard some hype and some talk about this middle school team, and he wanted to shut it up real quick, and he kind of has right now.
And he is playing on all cylinders, firing away. Russell out to Holmes. And turnover to Cab Middle. All will go back is Avery Trace will take it. It'll be Cook to work it up court. Cook into the front court to Johnson. Cross court, Campbell Williams.
Trying to box him one with Landon right now.
Johnson driving the baseline, feeds it inside to Means, and Hilton Means up and in for his 4th point. And the lead back to a dozen.
That's the thing about Avery Trace. You take away Owen, but they've got Means and they've got Cook to go to.
And the basketball,
or
Harriet.
Johnson.
Harriet floats in, runner won't go, and the rebound taken away Johnson. Johnson quickly up court, feeds Cook along the baseline. Yes, Cook again. And he just continues to put on a clinic, and the lead is 14. Largest margin of the basketball game at this point, 26-12. Holmes bounce pass to Harriet. Feeds Holmes. Holmes drives. Counted and a foul. Are they going to?
Yeah, they're going to count it.
Okay.
We have a continue. And I've never seen that before in junior high, but all right.
And Holmes will step up to the free throw line. Chance at a three-point play here. And boy, the Saints needed that shot in the arm for sure. Holmes. Shot, no. Tip on the rebound. Guard
Logan
keeps it alive, won't go. My. Rebound by Cook. Had an opportunity there to add another bucket and just wouldn't go down. Lead back to a dozen. Williams skips it inside Means. Means with a quick toss-up and good. Means is having a pretty good ball game. 6 already. 28-14. And the Saints just trying to get some kind of sustained offense going here. Harriet has the ball not loose, recovers it, puts a shot up, won't go, rattles in and out. Gordon follows it up and good. Kate Gordon with 4. And Avery Trace wants a 30-second timeout to talk about it here. The clock is still running. Now it stopped.
Yeah, I kind of did that in the girls' game, but I kind of thought she was just trying to get the girls' game on. I think she's kind of not paying attention.
Could be, yeah. Somebody's in a hurry to get home.
I guess they want to watch Monday Night Football. I have no idea who's playing.
Cowboys and the Raiders.
Will that be a game? Is that about like watching
it'll be a game, but
is that about like watching the Titans and the Texans yesterday?
Man, you talk about grass growing being way more exciting than a football game.
I turned it on and it was 3-0, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go turn something else on.
It was so bad. The Texans scored to go up 13-6, and the fans were leaving in droves at Nissan Stadium. It's terrible.
It's sad that Tennessee can't have a team. Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Hey, give those Commodores a lot of credit, man. They are having a heck of a season. They got a shot to make the playoff.
I hope they do.
They went out.
I know that's going to mean your UT, but UT didn't have a shot at it. So let's go with Vanderbilt.
I'm telling you what, that Vanderbilt game scares the daylights out of me as a Tennessee fan because Vandy's good. They're good. Avery Trace looking pretty darn good as well as Johnson's going to be fouled, and Cade Gordon.
And he just went down again hard on that leg. He's going to feel that tomorrow. I don't care if you are 14. You're going to feel that tomorrow.
Gordon gets his second. Gordon didn't like the call, and he's kind of bending the ear of the official there. Why? Want to know why. And Johnson, in the meantime, going to the free throw line. He'll miss the first. Yeah, he's a little shaken up, Kelly. You can tell.
Well, he had that hard fall right here in front of his own bench
a
couple plays ago and went back down that same hip.
Second one good. He'll get 1 or 2. Johnson's got 3, and the lead is 13.
Brantley's back in. Let's hope he doesn't pick up another foul.
Oh, can't afford it. Trying to thread it. Holmes hits Gordon in the hands, hit the goal, bounce back, but the shot won't go, and now Johnson the rebound. Johnson, he'll drive. Trying to initiate some contact, won't matter, got the bucket anyway. And Johnson now with 5 points in the lead, back to 15.
We'll have some high school games that won't score 30 points in the first half.
No, that's the truth. Harriet, might have been some contact there, no call, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and good. Harriet stuck with it. He's got 6. In fact, he leads the Saints with 6 points and the lead at 31-18.
I can't get over how he's such a strong kid. I mean, just he's built to do this and play in this game. That's why he's been able to score.
Owen Cook gets screen, get away from Holmes. That shot off the top of the backboard. Is that not out of bounds?
It didn't hit the. It can hit the top of the backboard. It can't hit the black bars.
Okay. Either way, shot no good, and it's Holmes up court. Russell feeding the driving Brantley Brooks, and they need to get him going. They've got to get Brantley Brooks going.
Well, and we talked about this in DC Blitz. The 3 is not what they're living by right now. They're going to have to take it inside, or they're going to have to draw those fouls, get those 3-point plays. That's how they're going to get back in this game. They cannot rely on that 3-pointer.
31-20.
And Coach Hayes is smart. He's going to take it out and try to take out some time and not get into foul trouble.
Johnson jump stops, counted it, or are they going to say he's on the floor?
No, he stays on the floor.
Okay. So shot does not count. The foul.
21, Russell.
And Brantley Russell's got his first.
And Coach Hayes is very upset about this. I don't blame him because they let that continuation on Landon like 2 plays ago.
Yeah. Williams for 3, bottom. Wow.
It's contagious.
They can shoot. 34-20. You know, you get past Cook and you get past Johnson, but man, Means has played well. Williams has played well, but Baltazar's had a lot of big plays tonight. Means there with a rebound. Check that, that's Cook, I'm sorry. And foul over on the far side. Is that Gordon?
Yes.
And that's 3 on Gordon.
That's a frustration foul.
Gordon's got 3. Brooks has got 3. Harriet with 2. Johnson. Avery Trace would like to hold for one final shot. Johnson backing everybody away. Johnson down to 5. He'll take it to the paint. Shot no. Wanted a foul. Won't get it. Saints got to hurry. Brooks heave-hoes at the buzzer. No good. And we'll head to halftime with Avery Trace on top of the Dekalb Middle School Saints by the score of 34-20. We'll have some stats and analysis when we come back to Dekalb Middle School basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by Dekalb County Insurance.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
The The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ in
20, Avery Trace with the lead over the DeKalb Middle School Saints at the half. Tom Duggan and Kelly Piper for the Blitz Sports Network. Are you surprised with how the first half played out?
I kind of am. I think Avery Trace was ready for DeKalb Middle. I think Coach Hayes had gotten them ready, and they kind of hit middle school in the mouth, and we got to see how they come out in the second half.
DeKalb Middle has really not been challenged so far this season in their first 5 games. This is the first time they've had some adversity to overcome. The second half, to me, Kelly's going to be telling. How are they going to bounce back in the second half of this basketball game?
I feel like they're going to have to figure out a defense. The boxing one is not working because they're taking away Owen, but then Cade Johnson is coming in, Hamilton is coming in, and they're making shots. Shooting threes is contagious. I did like how the middle school in that last 2 or 3 possessions came down and ran a set play or let the play develop, and they just weren't kind of a little bit wild. They're going to have to do more of that. They're going to have to be very disciplined. They're also going to have to box out. They've given up so many offensive rebounds, which gives the other team opportunity to shoot again.
Sure.
And if you can limit them to 1 shot, they're going to be able to stay in this game. If you give them 2 or 3 chances to shoot, there's no way they can bounce back from a 14-point lead.
And definitely Avery Trace has dominated the board so far in the first half. We knew Owen Cook was good. My goodness, what a half he's had. 13 points in the first half. But again, you look at the other players around him. I mean, Cade Johnson's only got 5 points, but he's been a playmaker on the court. Hilton Means, he's got 6 points, has made some big plays. Baltazar has got to the free throw line repeatedly, has had some steals. This is not about 2 players on this Avery Trace team. They're a well-rounded team, Kelly. I've just been impressed all the way around how they played.
I think they've become accustomed to this. They're going to take away, I think, kind of like last year, the middle school had to adjust with them taking away Hagen Quarles because he could shoot so well. Well, they've gotten used to people trying to take Cook away, so now they know, those other 4 kids know they have to step up. And Cook has made some shots, and it's contagious. I mean, when you've got a lead, it's contagious to make shots, to shoot in rhythm, and I think that's what a lot has been on Avery Trace's side. DeKalb Middle's got to figure out the defense that's going to work for them. I would love them to come out and press, but I just don't think they can with the foul trouble that they're in. Brooks has 3, Gordon has 3, Harriet has 2.
Yep.
So I mean, you can't risk them getting in foul trouble for to play a press defense. Plus, I don't think Avery Trace is a pressable team. I mean, like, you're going to have some horses to press them, and I don't know that they have that yet. I'm not saying the middle school can't get there, and I feel like by the end of the season, the middle school, this will be a different game in the conference tournament. But right now, Avery Trace does have the advantage.
Skylar Harriet has 6 points to lead DeKalb Middle. He's had a good first half.
Oh, yeah. And like I was talking about how strong he is, and he's playing hard. He's playing in the middle of that floor very well. And even, goodness, I went blank. Logan Guard. Logan Guard has played really well. He's grabbed some rebounds and put some stuff back. So they're going to have to continue that. I think Russell's going to have to step up, and Brantley Brooks is going to have to step up and score some for them.
Definitely need to get Brooks going, but the fouls, a big part of what kind of kept him out of rhythm in the first half. Johnson's going to feed Means on the wing for 3, no good, and a rebound by Russell. Here come the Saints. Holmes across the timeline as Russell. Russell looking, feeding down inside. There's Guard. Guard won't go. Fighting for his own rebound, but Baltazar comes up with it.
Baltazar is your Dennis Rodman, about like Logan Guard is DeKalb Middle's. he's the kid that's going to stand around and just clean up.
3-second violation. Johnson spent too much time there. You're right. And Baltazar's just done a lot of that dirty work tonight, and rebound, steals.
Well, the
He's
middle
gotten to
school
the
has
line.
gambled with leaving him open, and he's made them pay with the gamble.
So the turnover gives the basketball back to Landon Holmes and the Saints. Holmes up top of the key. Harriet lost the handle for a moment, gets it back to Brooks. Brooks driving the baseline, little 10-foot floater, good. 4 points for Brantley Brooks. The lead at 13. You eat an elephant one bite at a time, and the Saints are going to have to do that here with this lead. Cook. Over to Baltazar.
Avery Trace is trying to slow it down and shorten the game.
Johnson for three. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Harriet's going to come away from the pack with it. Pushing it up ahead.
Great pass.
Guard. Counted on a foul.
Great play.
Logan Guard gets it, and the foul is on Johnson. His first. That's only 2 fouls. Second foul called against Avery Trace. Guard for the three-point play. Shot. Yes, it's good. Logan Guard. He's got 7. And the lead is single digits, 34-25.
Like you said, eat an elephant one bite at a time.
The lead is 9. Cook, didn't need that. Cook's going to come away with his first bucket of the second half. He now has 15, and the lead goes back to 11. Holmes into the front court. Harriet.
Got to move, guys.
Out to Russell. Russell feeds Guard inside. Yes! Again, and a foul. Beautiful pass by Russell. Guard gets the lay-in. Baltazar, the guilty party on the foul, his first, and a chance at another three-point play. Free throw. Yes. 4 points this period for Logan Guard. 6 points on a pair of three-point plays, and the lead is 8. Means, and a bit of a ticky-tack foul there.
I think they're trying to clean it up, and I don't know.
That's 2 on Russell. And it will be Cook to inbound near midcourt for the Raiders.
I've been in these games where the other team has 2 fouls and you've got 15, and it's hard to get back into games.
Yeah. Harry trying to knock that basketball away from Baltazar. He'll rotate to Johnson, driving the baseline. Got a little wild up and under, wanted contact, wasn't any, and a rebound. Brooks to Holmes. Lead is 8. Russell for 3. No.
Oh, good job.
Rebound Harriet, and he's fouled. The Saints getting a little pumped up out there. And
well, they got the referee in the middle of it. They might want to watch doing all that.
Kay Johnson's second foul. And Coach Hayes has bended some ear of the official down there.
No, Coach Hayes is a very excitable coach. I love to watch him coach. He knows that he has to fire those boys up to get them to play. But I think Coach Quarles has taken a page from his book, and he's over here pumping his boys up, and that's kind of what they need. And, I like it. I like seeing them play hard.
Yes.
They're playing very unselfish right now, so let's keep it up, boys.
36-28. The Saints have yielded only 2 points so far in this third period. We're almost to the midway point of the third. They've outscored Avery Trace 8-2 to get this lead back down to 8. Whole lot of basketball still left in front of us. Saints will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Russell, Guard, Holmes, Brooks, Harriet, the 5 on the court for your Dekalb Middle School Saints. Russell lobs it into Holmes. Holmes out top, picked up by Williams. Switched over now, Baltazar comes in to help. That was an awkward-looking three by Brooks, and it's short. Rebound taken by Johnson. Johnson in the front court to Cook. Holmes will creep out near midcourt. Johnson comes over to screen. Now we'll give and go back to Johnson. Johnson in some trouble. Baltazar, quick pass to Campbell Williams. Williams counted and a foul. Spun around. Got the shot and will step to the free throw line. Foul.
Logan Guard.
Guard's first. And a chance for a three-point play. Here's the lead is back to 10.
What got the middle school back in this game was taking it inside. They cannot rely on that three-point line to get them back in this game. They're going to have to keep going inside.
Attack and get to the free throw line, too. I mean, the two three-point plays there by Guard. Brooks on the wing, out to Holmes. Holmes trying to feed Harriet. Williams got a hand in there to break it up. Cook to Baltazar. Baltazar back to Cook. He'll work it into the front court. He's going to drive it. Taking it all the way with the left hand up and good. Owen Cook.
And he loves to go left. I'm not sure if he is left-handed.
He is left-handed.
Okay, I was going to say he's loving the left side.
Russell, three-pointer off the mark. Threes are not falling for the Saints. They've got to get back, like you said, attacking the basket. Johnson shot good. Saints fans wanted to travel. Avery Trace has come to life here, and they push the lead back to 14. 6-0 run by the Red Raiders. Harriet, free throw line jumper. That was awkward as it looked like he was going to pass and kind of rushed the shot. And as Logan Guard gets the rebound, we got
a foul.
A foul, and they're going to call Guard, and Matt Quarles may lose his mind.
And I feel like we have a very senior official in Keith Dyer, and I don't know this younger guy. I've not ever seen him, and he got into a little trouble right there and didn't know what to call.
Breaking it up. Jump ball is going to be called, and it will be DeKalb middle basketball. Logan Guard getting down there to help tie up that basketball. Russell's going to inbound. It is Saints ball. Well, a 6-0 run by the Red Raiders. Holmes worked the ball into the front court. Russell feeding Harriet. Harriet gets in the paint. Banks, clanks, won't go. Means the rebound. Here comes Cook.
They've got a little play where Brantley Book, they take it to the opposite side and Brantley flashes, and they really need to do that play right now. I don't know what it's called, but...
And
it's Harriet. It's number 3.
3 on Harriet, 3 on Brooks, 3 on Gordon, which we haven't seen Gordon in a bit. Ball comes into Cook. Under a minute left in the third period.
Oh, yeah, that's a great call. That is an illegal screen. He cannot do that.
Owen Cook gets his first foul. Saints basketball. Saints need to close this quarter out strong.
Needs something going to the basket.
Guard won't go. Rebound, Johnson. 38 seconds. Johnson will work it up court. I wouldn't imagine Avery Trace will be in a big hurry here, but we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, we're going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 now.
And that foul is going to go against Russell. That's his third. So Johnson to the free throw line. Tonight he's 1 of 3 so far. The lead sets at 14. Now it's 15. Johnson will get another. Avery Trace led by 14 at the half. Misses the second. Rebound by Brooks. Here comes Holmes. 25 seconds left in the third. Harriet. Guard. Shot won't go. Rebound again, Johnson. I'd like to know how many rebounds Johnson's had tonight. He's had a bunch.
Game's too fast for me to keep up with it, Coach. Coach Vance needs to be here.
Coach Coach Casey took the night off. Three-pointer's good, and that's Owen Cook yet again. Cook's got 7 this quarter, and we go to the fourth quarter after a strong start to the third period. The Saints watch Avery Trace close out the quarter on a 10-0 run. We head to the fourth with your score, Avery Trace 46, the DeKalb Middle School Saints 28. This is Saints basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Want a mower that's tough enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance? You want a bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort, the pro and you demands. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. Find your big boy mower at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Fourth quarter getting started here at Avery Trace Middle School. Live coverage of DeKalb Middle School Saints basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Avery Trace closed out the third on a 10-0 run, and they now make it a 13-0 run as the three is up by Cade Johnson and good. And this one is slipping away from the DeKalb Middle School Saints.
It really is. They're going to have to run an offense.
21-point lead. Steele, Johnson. Johnson drives it in, shot up and good. He's got that funky Euro step looking
I still think that's a walk. We're not in Europe. We're in America.
Holmes drive it in for the layup good. Landon Holmes with his 6th point. And the lead back to 21 at 51-30. Cade Gordon has returned to the court for the Saints. Johnson, Baltazar. Back to Johnson. Avery Trace.
They're going to slow the ball game down.
Yep.
Stay out of foul trouble this way. They're scoring points.
Cook drives over the left hand good.
You can't score if I'm holding the ball. Yeah, he really is. I wonder where he's going to high school at. I wonder if he'll be at Upperman or at Cookeville.
My money be on Upperman. They're losing a guy named Ty Cobb this year, and there'll be a spot for a player of his caliber, no doubt. Johnson's runner, no, a lot of contact, no foul. Rebound, Harriet.
I'll tell you, I like Gordon, the fact that he don't move when you run into him.
Ball comes to Brooks for 3. No. Rebound, Russell. Oh, nice feed to Harriet. Can't get it to go. My goodness. And timeout asked for
Avery Trace.
Avery Trace. Going to take a full timeout. We'll take a break. This is Saints basketball on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Choosing Ignite as your HVAC contractor means choosing a partner who values quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction above all else. Our extensive experience and industry expertise enable us to tackle any project, big or small. We are proud to be a trained comfort specialist, offering top-tier products and services that ensure year-round comfort. With our satisfaction guarantee, you can trust that we will go above and beyond to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Let Ignite serve your HVAC, electrical, and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Time taken away in this fourth period here at Avery Trace Middle School, and the home team comfortably in front, 53-30 as we get to 3.5 minutes left in this basketball game. Baltazar for three won't go. Gordon has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and it will be Saints ball. Well, the first big test of the year for the Saints, and it's a wake-up call.
It is. You have to, there has to be some discipline within how you're going to run your offense and how you're going to play defense. And we talked about it. You live by that three, and you will die by that three. You've got to be able to play your inside game. And when the Cab Middle has went inside, they have scored.
Yep.
They just got to. Sometimes 13 and 14-year-old boys are hard-headed. Got Sam Tobit in the game now.
That is true. Tobit coming off the bench here. And we'll probably see both coaches begin to go a little deeper into the bench as this quarter progresses. Johnson trying to feed it back out. Baltazar had to work to keep possession. Back to Johnson for three, won't go. Rebound tap to Holmes. Holmes drives down, misses it. Rebound slapped around. Harriet comes up with it. Gordon's going to shoot a three. And wide on, it's good. Cade Gordon from downtown. That's their first made three-pointer tonight. 53-33. Avery Trace is going to remain undefeated. I believe they went undefeated last year, all the way up to the state championship game.
Who was it that beat them in the state championship game?
I would have to look that up. Baltazar.
You mean knower of all knowing things doesn't know that?
Well,
I'm just
Matt Quarles just sent me that today, and I looked at it. It was...
It's a team out of Memphis, I believe.
Vine. Knoxville Vine.
Knoxville Vine, okay. He was out of East Tennessee.
Off the miss, here comes Cook. Cook is in no hurry. 75 seconds left in this one.
And if I'm not mistaken, talking to Matt, I could be completely wrong. He could have been talking about a different game. Vines did to Avery Trace what Avery Trace is doing to the middle school right now in taking their time, making shot, like slowing the game down.
Yep.
And so that may be why Avery Trace is working on that right now as a strategy to know how to combat it.
Pass too high for Tobit will go out of bounds. And the benches will empty out a little bit here. Avery Trace going to bring some fresh faces in for the last 46.6 seconds. We'll have the announcement of the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game during our post-game wrap. Coming up here in 45 game seconds.
Coach Quarles couldn't get his subs in fast enough.
He may not get a chance.
Yeah.
Avery Trace with a young group in working the ball around, and Cade Gordon's going to come away with a takeaway. Takes the ball from Tucker Edgington. Landon Holmes, 20 seconds left. Brooks, Harriet. That's a backcourt violation. Yes. It won't be called. Gordon for three, won't go. Rebound taken away by Xavier Swallows with 5 seconds left. The subs won't get the chance to get in the game because the ball game is over. The Avery Trace Red Raiders prove why they are most likely the favorites in the conference this year as they come away with a big victory over Dekalb Middle School. 55-33 is the final score. We'll have post-game wrap and the announcement of the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game when we come back to DC Blitz live coverage of Dekalb Middle School basketball presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Mallory Fingsler for your personal price plan today.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our
Avery Trace holds serve on their home court tonight with a 55-33 win over the Dekalb Middle School Saints. Tom Duggan, Kelly Piper back at Avery Trace Middle School to put the finishing touches on our coverage tonight. I expected a tight ball game. I thought it'd be 5-6 points maybe. You know, I know Coach Quarles and has been fired up about this game. It's kind of a measuring stick. He knew it would be tonight, but he comes away knowing there's things to work on. And again, maybe the Saints needed this as kind of a wake-up call after what's been kind of an easy schedule so far.
I completely agree. I think Avery Trace was up for the game more than the middle school was. I think the middle school has been relying on the threes that they've been scoring and the turnovers, and they were not creating offense off turnovers that they've been used to doing. So that's something Coach Squirrel's got to go back to the drawing board and work on, that they've got to be able to run half-court sets to score. It's not always going to be off of transition points.
The Saints got back to within 8 in the third period. Got it down to 36-28. You had back-to-back three-point plays by Logan Guard. They were attacking the basket. They were building some momentum, getting fired up out there. Kelly, they abandoned that, and they start going to three-point shots, and they hit one all night. And I don't understand what happens there, and then all of a sudden it's a 10-0 run, and the game's out of hand.
It's called 14-year-old boys. It's 13 and 14-year-old boys, and I don't know what it is. They think they know more than everybody else, and like I said, you live by it, you're going to die by it, and that's what happened tonight. They died by that three-point line. And maybe, as a coach, I would have been like, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But Coach Quarles will handle that in the way he needs to. And they're good shooters. It's not that they're bad shooters, but that inside game will create an outside game, and that's exactly what Avery Trace did in the first half. We did not see Owen Cook take a shot outside until he had taken about 3 or 4 inside.
Yeah.
And that inside game will create your outside game. And the middle school just never let that happen.
How impressed were you by Owen Cook tonight? 22 points.
I was actually more impressed with him tonight than I've seen him play 3 times. He played down at the West School in our tournament. And he did not, it took him a little while to get going. I don't know if it was for first of the season because it was a preseason tournament. He didn't play as well as he did. But, I was just impressed with Hamilton and Cade Johnson as well. They came in, and then we talked about Balzar. He was the unknown variable because he was getting all these rebounds because they were leaving him wide open. Mm-hmm. That was the gamble. They were going to leave him wide open, and he made them pay on that gamble. And that's what you want that player to do. You want that fifth player that's the hidden player to come in and step up when you need him to step up.
22 points I mentioned for Cook, 13 points for Kate Johnson tonight. Campbell Williams gets 8. Hilton Means and Kevin Baltazar with 6 points apiece. Logan Guard leads the way for DeKalb Middle School tonight with 10 points. Kate Gordon with 7 off the bench. Skylar Harriet and Landon Holmes, 6 points apiece. Brantley Brooks with 4. Again, as we mentioned with the girls, you got a couple of days to get ready for Stone Memorial. You got to put this, tail whipping behind you and come out and be focused on Thursday night. How hard, you've coached boys this age coming off a game like this, how hard is it to get this behind you and get ready for the next game?
It's not hard because they have short-term memory. But it's going to be a lot of it is, I feel like, from this point on, Coach Corals really has to focus on them being disciplined in 3 areas. They got to be able to run a half-court set. They've got to box out. They cannot rely on these tips and turnovers that they've been getting against your defeateds, against Friendship, against Cannon County. They're going to have to be very disciplined in that. And then they're also going to have to realize they cannot live on that three-point line. They're going to have to take it to the basket. When they take it to the basket, they're successful. I mean, that's why Logan Guard did so well tonight. I was very impressed with Skylar Harriet. He played the middle of that floor very well. I would have loved to have seen Landon Holmes take it to the basket more, and I would have loved to have seen Brantley Brooks take it to the basket more.
Tough night for Brantley Brooks, only 4 points, but he played most of the first half in foul trouble. Didn't get a 4th foul, though. He survived with only the 3 through the rest of the basketball game, but really just never got into the flow offensively tonight. Our Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game, I got to go with Logan Guard.
I completely agree. I would say him or Skylar Harriet, but Logan came in and did some scoring that I don't think they've had him. He's had to have done. He's been doing a lot of rebounding, but I completely agree with Logan Guard. I thought he played an excellent game tonight. He played his game.
Absolutely. Logan Guard, our Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance Player of the Game. Well, Kelly, it's disappointing to lose, but we've had fun tonight here at Avery Trace. And by the way, I want to thank Dustin Williams and all the folks here at Avery Trace Middle School. They have just been good as gold to us, and we really appreciate that.
It pays to know people.
I know. Casey's dogging Avery Trace all the time. Man, they've been great to us. They really have.
They truly have, and they were just as excited that we were hosting this game. And they were like, well, we can go back and watch it. And like I said, I've gotten to know Coach Hayes. He comes to the Best of the West tournament the past 2 years, and really nice guy. I love the coaching staff. I don't really know the girls coaching staff as well, but the boys coaching staff has been nothing but nice. And like I said, Dustin's been nothing but nice. He's come over and checked on us. So appreciate Avery Trace letting us come in and host this here at their facilities.
And I tell you, Coach Hayes' energy is it's amazing. I really, you sit and watch him and makes you just want to run out of the court there. Is Daniel giving us a note here?
He is.
Okay, we'll have to wait till he gets that. We're going to repost, I think is what he's saying, the game. So we have recorded it and we will repost the game. Might be tomorrow before we get it up. I know we've had some technical difficulties tonight, but the games in their entirety will be uploaded to Facebook and YouTube, so you can go back and watch it.
Yes, and these kids enjoy that. They enjoy somebody coming out and watching it. And I think the Avery Trace kids will probably end up coming and watching it just as much as our kids and our fans.
Absolutely. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. For our producer, Daniel Leslie. For Kelly Poppert, I'm Tom Duggan saying so long tonight for DC Blitz coverage of DeKalb Middle School basketball presented by DeKalb County Insurance.